Bingo bango everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another long run training video for you today. Unfortunately, this run actually is probably my worst run that I've ever recorded. Not that the recording itself is bad or like that, but I just did horrible on this run. Not making excuses, I was sick. I still am a little sick. I don't know if you can hear that in my voice. But last Saturday I thought I could just power through it and get a quick run in, and I was mistaken. I did really bad. I could only keep pace for about, maybe 30-ish minutes, 40-ish minutes before I had to take kind of like a long walk, and then I try to keep it back up, and you can only run for another about like 30 minutes. I had like 4 or 5, maybe not that many. I had 2 or 3 periods where I needed to walk for long periods of time to catch my breath. It wasn't COVID or anything. Basically, I just, had some stuff in my lungs or my throat. My throat was on fire the entire time on this run, so that probably didn't help. The lack of water probably didn't help. But, I was just kind of dying, gasping for the air the entire time. So just not a good run. But yeah, it was a pretty simple run. Basically, I just kind of ran to the west side, like a straight shot through Times Square to the west side of Manhattan, all the way to the Intrepid, and then once I got there, saw the old aircraft carrier, just headed north along the water, heading north on Manhattan, and ran up there probably about about an hour, 50-ish minutes, and then turned around and started heading back. I ran south along the water going on Manhattan on the west side, and that itself is a very pretty sight. I'd never gone north, so I wanted to go see what was up there. And actually, I think the north might be a little bit better than going south. There's some really pretty parks over here, some really pretty cherry blossoms, and yeah, it's not as busy as the crowd. Because I will say, maybe I'll record down there again, but that area south of Manhattan, near the water, that gets super packed with people. So I will say this is very nice that it wasn't as busy of a run. Now, unfortunately, because this was a rather poor run on my end, I don't have a lot of commentary on this run in general. So I figured instead of just commenting on the run itself, I wanted to talk quickly about some of the equipment I have on my runs, my clothes that I wear, shoes, and stuff like that. So we're just going to quick rundown of what I usually wear on my long runs. Hopefully, this is kind of a topic run, so hopefully this, everyone likes this. Before I get into any of that though, I want to give a quick reminder and a quick shout out to the amazing organization that I'm doing this for, and that's New York Roadrunners and their Team for Kids. This is a fantastic organization. It's not just about running with them, it's about making a real difference in young lives. New York Roadrunners and their Team for Kids offer free, impactful running programs to help kids in under-resourced communities, promoting not only physical fitness, but also important life skills like goal setting and perseverance. Each step I take is a step towards supporting these transformative programs. Running this marathon is more than just a personal challenge for me. It's a commitment to helping our youth achieve a brighter and healthier future. If this mission resonates with you, I encourage you to help me raise money for them and contribute to my fundraising campaign. Your support can extend the reach of these essential programs, empowering more kids to set and reach their own goals. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. Together, we're not just running a race, we're making a lasting impact on the lives of thousands of children. And thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for all the support you've given me so far. First, I'm going to be talking about my road running training shoes I've been running in for the past month and a half, maybe 2 months now. And they are Brooks Ghost 15s. And what finally made me decide to buy these type of shoes is, I never spent a lot of money into basic, running around athletic shoes. I just went for more general shoes, so it's kind of just whatever tennis shoe I can get for super cheap. Well, when I was doing these longer runs, it actually was hurting my feet quite a bit. So I figured, if I'm going for this New York City Marathon, I better spend some money and just kind of get some really nice training shoes. So I saw these online as rated pretty good training shoes, and they had a sale going on at the time, so I figured I'd just go out and buy some. So some of the things that made it ideal for training is that they're very lightweight. for road running shoes, because usually road running shoes have to be a little bit more durable since they're hitting, you know, hard pavement or concrete, so they tend to be a little heavier. But these road running shoes are actually very light, so that was a huge plus for me. They also got very comfortable soles, and the top part of the shoe, whatever, the mesh part, it's very strong mesh, but it's still very light and flexible and like breathable. So like altogether, I really love the shoe. Been very happy with it so far that I've been wearing them. Under my shoes, I'm actually running in Under Armour training cotton quarter socks, is what they're called, I believe. I never knew that. I always call them ankle socks. Basically, the little like kind of short socks that just go just above the ankle. I can't do long socks when running. I find them kind of very uncomfortable, especially for longer distance runs. They keep, you know, they like coming around my like shin. They get itchy. In the hotter weather, it's like definitely like it bothers me because it keeps me very hot. When you're doing those longer runs, you don't want to stay hot. So I bought a couple of these off Amazon a while ago. I like ankle socks in general anyway, so I have most ankle socks, and this kind of worked out. But they're pretty good. They're very comfortable, not too thick, but they have some, you know, comfort. They have some shock absorbent to them. Next, I'm going to be talking about are my long johns or my fleeces that I wear for when it's cold. Granted, I know it's getting warmer. Spring is almost finally here, going into summer. But I was wearing these a lot for my first kind of bunch of runs because it was cold still in New York. But basically, it's like an Under Armour long john material, but it's like much thicker than like regular Under Armours, and it has like a bit of a fleece inlining. So did a very, very good job keeping me warm for colder runs, or like around the rain or super high winds or something like that. The only complaint I had about this is that it gets very sweaty, obviously, because it's, you know, kind of very thick, and if you don't wash it right away, it stays wet, and you know, can get very stinky. So definitely something that you need to like wear and then take off and wash right away. Next, I'm going to be talking about my headgear, or what I wear for on my head. It's a reflective folding outdoor hat that I found here on Amazon. I love this hat. I wear it for almost all my runs, even some of my normal workouts at the gym. I don't always like, when I work from home, I don't, you know, always comb my hair or something like that, so I don't want to be embarrassed when I leave to go to the gym or go for runs, so it's just easy just to whip a hat up on my head real quick. It's super cool because this hat has some like breathable like mesh on the top of it, so it keeps my head cool, so I'm not like overheating when I get this hat on. Also, really cool, it has a foldable brim, so I can fold it up really easily and kind of like stuff it in my pocket. Super easily packed, you know, in a way in a backpack or something, so like on vacation it was super easy to pack it. Also, of course, it has like reflective areas, so, you know, when I go, if I'm running in the dark or something like that, it's a little easier to see me. I haven't done any night runs or anything like that, but in case I ever do, I know I can have it on, kind of, you know, just make sure I get seen a little bit better. Next, we're going to be talking about the fanny pack that I've been running with. It's just a running belt fanny pack that I found on Amazon for pretty cheap. I don't always run with this fanny pack. Sometimes the shorts that I have like a little zipper pocket for me to put my stuff in, but when they don't, whenever the shorts that I wear for long runs, whatever is like in the rotation, doesn't have those that zipper, I can just, you know, pull this out real quick. It has a really big pocket, like with a big old zipper on it, and I can keep it, it's really thin, so I can keep it really close to my body, keep it tight so it doesn't jingle around. Essentials that I store in there, of course, my ID and credit card in case I need it for anything while I'm on my run, because of course on these longer runs you never know what's going to happen. But also I keep like my house key so I can get back in my house, and some extra GoPro batteries so that if my camera runs out of batteries while on one of my longer runs, I can just do a hot swap and keep on capturing footage for me. Yeah, that's about most of the extra stuff that I've run with, besides like just regular like exercise shirt and exercise shorts. Nothing special on those ends, so I didn't bring them up. Besides, I guess my shorts, I do have that like 2-in-1 like shorts with the inline on them. I love running in those. They have a nice pocket on my thigh so I can put my phone in. Super helpful, super like them. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching again. Shout out again to my other socials, Macho Marathon Man. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, obviously, Threads. But yeah, go ahead and look me up on those other socials. Thank you so much again for watching. Thank you again so much for supporting me. Hopefully, I will get another video up. And oh yeah, next week is race week for the Brooklyn Half Marathon. Look forward to that. Bye.